Good morning. This is Toronto appearing on behalf of with my client, P33828 as emergency counsel. Maybe the name and Joe. Please state your name, sir.
Martinez Person.
Okay. And so, Mr. Person, good morning, and thank you for dressing appropriately for court. And the court will note that you pled guilty to a bond violation. You were to serve 7 days jail. And also at that time, the court sentenced you on your possession of drug paraphernalia to 60 days jail. We suspended 45, served 15 of that. And so 7 of your 15 days was consecutive and concurrent or consecutive with your bond violation from the 15th. So there should have been 22 days, correct? Okay. And we set this for a jail review for today and for you to continue your random testing. Okay. And so, and also, I made a note for you to clear up your Indiana warrant and to be tethered to a treatment facility if you requested while you were in custody. So, you have not yet cleared up that warrant. And on October 16th, you tested positive for cocaine and morphine. You brought it to lunch. So, counsel?
Your Honor, my client acknowledges that he's guilty of the fact that he did use cocaine on October 16th, 2023 in violation of this court's order. As to the warrants, Your Honor, he's told me—
I didn't hear the answer to the question you had asked your client. Didn't you ask your client a question?
No, I said he is pleading guilty to the violation.
Well, it's not really a violation, it's a jail review. So taking all that into consideration as to whether or not your client should serve the balance of his jail time.
Right. He acknowledges it, Your Honor. He acknowledges that there are many things in his life right now that are not going well. He told me that his wife, he's pretty much a caregiver of his wife. She has 2 broken legs. He has 2 children that are with his wife and himself that live with him. One of the child, 3 years old, is nonverbal autistic. Your Honor, my client has not been working on a regular basis. Money is tight. Of course, like devil's advocate, I guess the court would want to know then how could he afford to possess and consume cocaine or other drugs that aren't ordered for him. Your Honor, as far as the warrants go, he has made diligent effort. He's called Indiana courts. They told him that was up to the federal marshal. What they wanted to do was try to call and left messages for them. No one's called it back. This is a matter that's quite old. He believes it was concluded. Other than that, Your Honor, he's on a probation or parole and has no other matters pending. So
okay, why would the federal marshals have to pick up your client? Is the state of Indiana not willing to do that?
What did they tell you, sir?
The lady at the court, I called several times and spoke with different ones. They said the warrants go to the U.S. Marshals. She gave me the number to the U.S. Marshals. I keep constantly calling them and leaving messages. I have had no return phone call. I really want to clear it up because you told me to. So I'm trying to do it. And with the cocaine and morphine, the morphine, I don't use morphine, but whatever pain medication they have me on.
Who has you on pain medication?
I get workers' comp because my truck was hit, so my back is bad. And my wife, she has 2 broken legs. I help her bathe her and change her bedpan, her bedside toilet.
Okay, sir, please hold on just a moment. The question I asked you was, what pain medication are you prescribed?
They gave me this Taxolone, Meloxicam, Cyclo something.
Any of those morphine?
Not to my knowledge.
Right. Okay.
I have never used morphine.
Did you submit any of your prescriptions to probation?
Yes, I give them all.
Okay. And they're not, none of those contain morphine?
No.
No, but yet you test positive for morphine.
I do not know anything about it.
Well, it could also have been something that's in the cocaine that your client somehow bought from somewhere. You don't know what's in the drugs that you're buying off the street.
Right.
And so things aren't going well, and so you thought that using cocaine would help that?
He agrees self-medication is not the way to go. We talked about that. Is that right, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Can I speak?
Go ahead.
I know that, you know, what I did was wrong, and I'm doing my best, and I promise you, with everything that's thrown in front of me, I'm trying my hardest. I just want a chance to prove that I can bear through it and beat this and conquer these obstacles, because I'm doing my best. And I was diagnosed with the anxiety and depression, and my son, he's autistic, nonverbal, and it's a lot of weight on my shoulders right now, but I just want to show you and my family that I can pull through. And I'm willing to do whatever it takes. And I'm here, and that's my first step.
It is. You knew the jail was on the table. You knew it was on the table. I mean, you had the keys in your hand.
It was the biggest fight of my life, you know.
And what's that, sir?
What I'm going through right now is harder on me than the 10 years of prison that I went through. And I'm trying, I'm fighting daily for everything that I worked so hard for. And sometimes it's just, I can't deal. I don't know what it is. I really can't explain it.
Sir,
but
do you see a counselor, a therapist, anybody that can help you through that?
Yes.
How often?
I guess I need to see them more.
How often?
I see the counselor it was once a month, and then they schedule me video visits. So this anxiety and depression is new on me. But I'm fighting, you know. This life is harder than my past life, and I never want to go back to that life. I'm fighting for my family. I'm fighting for myself.
And I can understand that, sir, but this court's order was to not use any alcohol or drugs.
I understand, ma'am. If you could give me another chance, another jail review, and I can show you that I'm fighting.
So I gave you a chance. I suspended most of your jail. And your bond violation was for what again?
Cocaine.
And yet here we are again with cocaine in your system, again.
Willing to do whatever it takes. If you send me to jail, then that's what it takes. I'm here.
Your Honor, I would point out that somebody that wasn't serious probably wouldn't show up today at all, knowing the jail was on the table. Your Honor, could the court consider maybe putting him on house arrest, so at least could attend to his family members at home?
And so use cocaine?
No, put him on whatever kind of testing you want, Your Honor.
I can.
I did, and he tested positive for cocaine again. So here's the thing, right? You had a bond violation for use of cocaine. At your sentencing for your possession of drug paraphernalia, instead of sending you right to jail, I gave you the opportunity to stay out of jail. You served 15 days on the 60-day sentence, plus the 7 days on the bond violation, and I suspended 45. Because you were insisting that you were going to show that you were going to remain substance-free. And you didn't. You didn't. I understand you may have some challenges right now, sir, but using cocaine is not a way to deal with those. It's exacerbating your problems.
I understand.
I'm going to order you to serve the balance of your 45 days.
Does he have a report date, Your Honor, or you want that immediate?
Right now.
Your Honor, can I have a report date? My wife, she in a wheelchair with 2 broke legs. I will turn myself in.
Who's with her right now?
No.
And you in jail with a possibility, right?
Yes, ma'am.
You didn't make any arrangements for your wife. Report today. You're reporting right now.
Have a seat.
I'm sorry. I'll cross look at that. Excuse, sir. So off the record for a moment. Mr. Peterson, I just received some communication regarding the order from yesterday. Name for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Detective Joseph Carl, Wyandotte Police Department.
All right, please raise your right hand. You solemnly swear from the testimony about to give this man the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you. And counsel, you may proceed on the word.
Your Honor, November 6th, about 10:50 p.m., Officer Adam Grote was in the area of 2nd and Emmons, where he heard an extremely loud vehicle exhaust coming from that appeared to be coming from the neighborhood between Goddard and Emmons. Upon further investigation, Officer Grote observed an off-road vehicle with multicolored flashing lights traveling northbound Alfred at speeds that appeared to be much greater than the posted 25. Officer Grote reported that he was able to catch up to the vehicle near Emmons and Electric in Lincoln Park, where a traffic stop was conducted. Officer Grote made contact with the driver of the vehicle, later identified as the defendant, Mikey Cash. Officer Grote reported that while speaking with the defendant, he was informed that a pistol was inside the vehicle near the center council area. Officer Grote was able to observe a black pistol and pill bottle in the glove near the center council area. The defendant was asked to exit the vehicle where he was detained for further investigation, and the firearm was secured. Officer Grote reported that the defendant did have a CPL, a valid CPL. However, the pistol was unregistered per lien SOS. Officer Grote further reported that he recovered several different pills from the defendant's vehicle, several of which were identified as acetaminophen hydrocodone. The defendant was then placed under arrest and conveyed to the station where he was booked and held. A MAPS report was later completed regarding the defendant, and it was confirmed that the defendant did not have a prescription for the acetaminophen hydrocodone pills.
Thank you. Upon examination of the complaining witness, I find that the offenses charged were committed and that there's probable cause to believe the defendant committed those offenses. And counsel, your appearance, please.
Good morning, Judge. Attorney Corey Westmoreland, appearing on behalf of Mr. Cash.
Thank you. And Mr. Cash, your name, please.
Yes, my name is Michael Cash, Your Honor.
All right. And counsel asks the arraignment.
At this time, Judge, we are prepared to waive a formal reading. My client stands mute.
The court waives a formal reading. Sir, you have the right to have an attorney. If you cannot afford one, the court will appoint one to represent you. And in fact, you've had an opportunity to speak with an attorney today, correct?
Yes.
All right. You do also have the right to be presumed innocent until proven guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. You have the right to have a trial by a judge or by a jury. And you also have the right to remain silent. Anything you say orally or in writing may be used against you in court. Do you understand those rights, sir? I can't hear you.
Yes.
All right, thank you. The court's going to enter a plea of not guilty on your behalf. Schedule this matter for probable cause conference on November 16th at 8:40 a.m. And the court has also signed a petition order for court-appointed attorney for felony matters. And counsel asked to bond
Yes, Your Honor. I would like you to know that my client does not have any prior criminal history. He's not currently on probation or parole. He has no other pending matters out of any other jurisdiction. He is a resident living in Garden City. He is self-employed. He owns his own concrete construction business. He is a graduate of Olivet College, where he also played football for 4 years. Taking that all into account, Judge, I am strongly requesting consideration for a personal bond on his behalf, as he did assure me that he would be appearing at all future court dates and has no history of absconding.
All right, Detective Carr, as to bond.
Your Honor, considering the circumstances of the arrest and the incident, I'm gonna recommend $1,000 cash bond just to reassure the defendant's next court appearance.
Okay, and sir, how long have you resided down, well, you're in Wayne County, but not quite Wyandotte, but how long have you resided back down in Wayne County?
I've been in Wayne County, Garden City specifically. I've been in Garden City for probably close to 10 years, but Wayne County, probably 15 to 20 years. I've lived there most of my whole life. I'm only 28.
Okay, no, okay, well, I guess I should clarify that. How long have you been back from college?
As soon as I got back to college in 2016, that's when I pursued to open up my own business, concrete business, and I've been in business ever since 2016, which is when I got back and graduated with a 4-year degree.
All right, and so you own the business?
Yes.
And sir, if you're tested today, what's in your system?
I have nothing in my system other than what I'm prescribed for. That hydrocodone, that Adderall that was found inside my vehicle. I do have prescriptions. I do have prescriptions from my doctor, and I do have bottles. I do obviously accept that I should have had all 3 different separate bottles instead of just one.
Mr. Cash, don't speak about the case any further.
Have you ever failed to appear in court, sir? Sir?
No, Your Honor, I have not.
Okay. Are you currently on probation or parole anywhere, sir?
No, Your Honor.
Are you out on bond in any other jurisdiction?
No, Your Honor.
All right, given the nature of the charges and the felony nature and the weapon that's involved as well, the court's going to order a.
Judge, I would like to note also that Mr. Cash does have a CPL that is valid.
Okay, thank you for clarifying that. The court is going to order a $7,500 10% bond. Or in the event you are posting bond, are you posting that $7,500 10% bond, sir?
Will I be able to use the money that they had on me when I got picked up?
I don't know, Detective, was that money?
Right, that's been forfeited at this point. The officer decided to forfeit that money.
Okay, so the court, I'm sorry, I'm just going to order in the event you do post bond, you're not to possess or consume the alcohol or drugs unless prescribed. You're not to possess any weapons at this point or firearms. All right, thank you. All
Thank you.
right, have a good day.
Jill, you want me to call?
Yeah, please.
Off the record for- All right, we're on the record in the matter of the City of Wyandotte versus Daniel Libke, 232363. And appearance, counsel?
Attorney Corey Westmoreland, appearing on behalf of Mr. Lipke. Mr. Lipke, would you please state your name for the record?
Yes, Daniel Lipke.
All right. And counsel adds to the arraignment.
Yes, Your Honor. At this time, we are prepared to waive a formal reading. My client stands mute.
The court will waive the formal reading, enter a plea of not guilty for purposes of the arraignment. Schedule this matter for pretrial November 21st at 10:15 a.m. And counsel adds to bond.
Yes, Your Honor. I would like you to know that Mr. Lipke is currently living in Taylor. He's 33 years old, single male. He's not currently on probation or parole. He doesn't have any other pending matters that he's aware of. And after speaking with him at length this morning, he did assure me that he would be appearing at all future court dates. So I would just respectfully request that all that information be taken into account.
Sir, are you currently on probation or parole anywhere?
I'm sorry?
Are you currently on probation or parole anywhere?
No, I'm not.
Your matter out of the Third Circuit Court from 2019 that's been closed?
Been closed, yes.
What about the matter from April 2023 in Taylor? What happened with that?
And where?
Out of Taylor, you had a matter, public peace issue?
Oh yeah, that I had taken care of.
Okay, how did you take care of that?
Did jail time.
Okay. Sir, if you were to test today, what's in your system?
If I were to be tested, it would be what I got caught up with last night, the ice and Adderall.
Ice, crystal meth?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And where do you work?
Right now I'm not working, but I'm supposed to be starting a roofing job here soon within the next week.
And is that with the company or yourself?
Through a friend of mine. It's his company.
Okay. And so who do you live with, sir?
A friend. I'm living at a friend's house.
Does that friend have a name?
Yes, Josh Knox.
Okay. And you don't have any children that you support?
No, I do not, ma'am.
Okay, so you're living at a friend's house, you're not working, you're getting food stamps. When's the last time you're employed, sir?
I would say about 2 months ago.
Have you ever failed to appear in court before, sir?
Oh, I always come to my court date.
Okay. And do you have a girlfriend or fiance or no?
I have a girlfriend, yes.
Okay. What city does your girlfriend live in?
Lives in Wyandotte with her mom and dad.
Okay, sir, the court's going to order.
I'm here, Your Honor.
I understand that, ma'am. I don't have you identified for the record. I was just trying to get some identifying information. Thank you. You're not to possess and consume any alcohol or drugs unless prescribed. The court's going to order a $5,000 10% bond in this matter. Or perhaps that will be motivation for you to comply with this court's order and not use any alcohol or drugs. We'll see you back on November 21st. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Have a good day. All right.